Hi, welcome to the 10 worst things about guitar playing. These are my 10 worst things about guitar playing. You may have your own. Hang around to the end and I've got a question for you. So let's start in reverse order, 10 being the least worst and 1 being the worst. Number 10, hearing a riff or a solo that somebody else has written and then wishing that you had written it and knowing that you never will. That sucks. It's not the worst thing in the world, which is why it's number 10, but we all have that feeling where we hear something and it's like, God, I wish I'd written that. And you just know that you never will. Number 9, people finding out that you're a guitar player and then asking you if you can play certain songs. I've always hated that. The only real answer to that is no. Number 8, getting a dead leg. Yeah, when you sit down to record something or to practice and you stand up and you just feel like jelly and you want to fall over. Man, I hate that. 7, this is something we can all appreciate. Being able to play a great lick sat down, but then when you stand up, you can't play it. What is that about? Number 6, thinking of a great riff or a lick and being nowhere near your guitar. You have this great idea in your head and you can't do anything about it. Number 5, now this is a real pet hate of mine. You've got a certain amount of time to play your guitar, and for most of it, you're just not getting it. And then just as you're about to run out of time, practice starts getting really good and then you have to leave it. I can't stand that. Number 4, you're not going to believe me when I say this, tuning up. I hate having to tune up. I know, it's a fundamental part of guitar playing, but to be honest, if I didn't have to do it ever again, I wouldn't miss it. Number 3, oh man, this gets me every time. Cold hands. You've got to record something, or you want to just pick up the guitar for practice and your hands are colder than a polar bear's cock and you can't do anything about it. I hate that. Number 2, now we're starting to get really serious. We're almost there, okay? But this is number 2 on the 10 things that I really hate about playing guitar. The 10 worst things, changing strings. There's so many other things in this world I'd rather be doing than changing guitar strings. Drinking bleach, for example. Okay, we've got to number 1. This one breaks my goddamn heart. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing any of us can do about it. You're gonna feel me with this one. Number 1 is, no matter how many years we practice, how hard we work, it's knowing that we will never, ever be as good as Lil Wayne. Okay, so we've got to the end. I'm pretty sure we can all be in agreement about number 1. That really is the worst thing about being a guitar player. But post a comment below with your version of what you think are the worst things about playing guitar. And you don't have to do the full 10, otherwise you'll end up with a fuck off comment that takes about 20 years to read. Maybe just do the top 3, for example. And we can see what things we agree on and disagree on, so it should be a good laugh. Anyway, I'm gonna take my list and fuck off. Thank you for watching, I love you all, and I'll see you next time.